Hello, happy readers. Today I'm drinking some water. Ooh, it's also, well, yesterday. When I post this, it'll be yesterday. It was World Water Day. That was fun. But yeah, I'm thankful to have clean water and an awesome cup that my mom got me for my birthday. It's one of those, like, I think it's called a thermal cup, and it's got like the 2 layers of cup, and so it's supposed to not sweat, but it's sweat. You see that? That's condensation, but you know, I think it's a cool cup. It's time for Beasley. It's time for Beasley. Beasley, Beasley. I've been pretty excited to review this because I thought it was hilarious and fantastic in all the cheesy ways that a book can be. Because, you know, sometimes it feels good to read something that's kind of light and cheesy, like I said. Because sometimes it gets a little boring when you read all the deep stuff all the time, and so it's good to, you know, get a little fresh air, I guess. So this book is an adaptation of Beauty and the Beast. There's an author's note in the back, and it kind of explains that the story wasn't just adapted from one story, it's from like a collection of stories. And I thought that was really cool that she shared her research into like what she did to like create this story. So to summarize, this book is about this kid named Kyle Kingsley, who is a very, very pretty boy, but he is ugly on the inside. So this witch in his English class named Kendra decides that he should be ugly on the outside as well as the inside. So this kid becomes this kind of Chewbacca character, kind of like the Beast in the Disney version. Pretty much hair coming out of every orifice. Poor kid. Poor kid. You're never gonna survive high school like that. So kind of like in the Disney movie, he's kind of locked into this castle. Not really a castle, it's like a townhouse in Brooklyn, which is probably a castle by some standards. Anyways, so this kid, he becomes a beast, and he is now this eloquent young gentleman, a little bit over-eloquent if you ask me. He kind of says some things that are not normal for a 16-year-old boy. Even one who is well-read in like literature and history and, you know, fancy things. So this crackhead breaks into his house and breaks into his beloved rose garden and I guess tries to steal something or another, break into the house and steal money or something like that. And Adrian's like, whoa, whoa, whoa. By the way, Kyle decides to change his name because he thinks Adrian is a little bit more fitting. I think the name Adrian has something to do with like darkness or something like that. It's explained in the book a little bit. Yeah. So in exchange for not calling the police on this dude, Adrian's like, hey, you have a daughter, right? Because Adrian's a little bit of a creeper. They do this little dealio, schmealio, and Lindy comes to this kid's house and lives with him for several months, if not, I think she lives with him for like a year or something like that. So I thought this book was quite an interesting view of Beauty and the Beast. I thought this version of Beauty and the Beast was quite interesting, even though it wasn't like super original or anything like that. I mean, it's based off of a fairy tale, and so, yeah. I thought it was quite cheesy, but quite enjoyable, and you can definitely understand the emotionals? And you can definitely understand the emotions that each character is going through, as far as, you know, Lindy being trapped in this castle and Adrian thinking that he'll never fall in love and this girl is going to run away and he'll die after 2 years. Because that's what happens if he doesn't fall in love and breaks the curse. Kinda harsh. But overall, I would say that it's a very nicely written book. There were some parts, like I said, that were a little weird with like how Adrian spoke. And the whole book was very stereotypical for a novel that's talking about the importance of beauty and like why we, I guess, put stock in beauty. Because even in the book, the nerdy outcast girl, she puts some stock in beauty. Which is sort of truthful because as a girl, we like pretty things. I thought that Lindy would have been the bigger, better person as she was a nerd and an outcast. She didn't have any friends at school. And so I thought she'd look past certain things. Like she told Adrian at one point that she thought he was better than her, that he deserved somebody better than her. And I was just like, really? You put forth all this effort and you want to be like, no, you should go date somebody who's prettier than me. Thought that was a little odd, but overall I liked Lindy and the fact that she enjoys books so much. I would definitely recommend this to people who have seen the Disney version and enjoyed it. Also, people who like, you know, the cheesy romantic comedy type stuff, as well as other cheesy movies and things like that. Definitely check this out. I thought it was very enjoyable and very entertaining. And so, yeah, if you like YA romance. I don't know if you'd call it supernatural, but yeah, I liked it a lot. I don't know if I want to see the movie because I hear it's a lot different, like a lot different. And but yeah. So I hope you have a great day and keep reading. So just so you know, I will be in Orlando, Florida this weekend for Playlist Live, and if you're there, definitely say hi to me. I am a friendly person. I'm a little quiet. I am very facial expression-y, if you didn't know already. I get that from my mom's side, but yeah, if I give you weird looks, it's not on purpose. It's just facial expressions. Yeah. But anyways, yeah, definitely say hi to me, and I hope you all have a great weekend.